The Minister of Defense of Ukraine Andrii Taran addressed the members of the Subcommittee of the European Parliament on Security and Defense on the aggravation of the security situation by the Russian Federation on the line of demarcation with the temporarily occupied territories of Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Also, he talked about increasing the Russian military presence near the state border of Ukraine and in the temporarily occupied territory of the Autonomous Republic of Crimea. Andrii Taran described 4 possible goals by the Russian Federation. First of all, it is a projection of Russian power to raise up pressure on our country in order to diminish progress of the reforms, positive domestic political developments, and definitely, to circumvent our Euro-Atlantic aspirations. Secondly, we are concerned about plausible preparations to conduct offensive military operations by regular Russia forces from the Crimea direction in order to ensure water supply to the peninsula. Next, we clearly recognize the high probability of a Georgia-like provocation of Ukrainian joint forces in the east in order to blame Ukraine for violating the existing ceasefire regime and use it as a pretext for forceful enlargement of the occupied area in Donetsk and Luhansk regions. And finally, Russia symmetrically deploys forces in response to the ex-Defender Europe and in the same time gradually pre-positions additional forces to build up combat readiness for Russia-led Strategic Ex-Zapad 2021. The European Parliament members condemned Russia's provocative actions and its concentration of troops near and around the Ukrainian border and reaffirmed their unwavering support for Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity. Unfortunately, the advice not to provoke the Russian Federation in 2014 led to the loss of Crimea and certain areas in Donbass. I urge you to convey a signal to Russia that Ukraine is no longer alone, as it was in 2014. And the best demonstration of this would be the decision to provide our country with a NATO membership action plan. This will be a signal that, in my opinion, will be able to prevent further escalation, said Andrii Taran.